All right, this is our Take 5 interview with Patty Schmitz, who's a school counselor at Barnes Butte Elementary. And we are talking today about student emotional health and sort of how this closure has affected students, especially at the elementary level. So Patty, why don't you share with us just some of the basic things that you see that students may be dealing with?
So some of the stuff that you may be seeing currently right now with students being at home is several emotions and behaviors. You may see lack of motivation, lack of effort, a lot of confusion for our elementary age kids, a lot of questioning. They definitely have a lot of questioning, and they don't grasp everything that they're fully going through or the explanations that they're given. Their behaviors may increase. They may have increased tantrums. They may have excessive crying, shutting down, anger, being extra sleepy, or maybe having a lot of energy. When they went to school several weeks ago, they were able to release their emotions via playtime. So they had their friends to socialize, they had recess to go and play, and that's their way of expressing their feelings and emotions. And right now, their playtime may be very limited and or almost non-existent. So in addition to all these reactions, and a healthy way to express or help them express how they're feeling is to allow them to have more playtime or have more interactions with their siblings.
So for parents at home, when they see some of these behavior, what are some of the things that you would recommend that parents could be thinking about to help their students cope better, or their children cope better?
So as a parent, when you start to see that children are shutting down, don't show any motivation, or just don't want to log into the Chromes and go to the Zoom meetings, I think that's a huge red flag for parents, right? And also, though, kind of taking a few steps back, as a parent, going through a new change in our routines, having our children home now all day and trying to become these educators, we have to remember that kids do not see us as teacher figures. So we're not their teacher. So that's a huge consideration when you're trying to help them do their assignments and work. And one of the biggest things that I would suggest is when you do start to see your children kind of go downhill and start to lose who they are, definitely reach out to their teacher, reach out to the counselors. We have a lot of resources in Crook County. We have our mental health providers that are all at a standby that we can help before, we allow it to go down and progress into more. So definitely, as a mom or a dad or a caregiver, just remember that they're going through a phase that they're trying to understand, as well as the parents, and just trying to talk things through together, and trying to go through this exploration phase together, because it is a new phase, and it's an exploration phase where we have to all come together to create a normal for a few weeks.
Okay, well, great. Some great advice. And again, can you remind us, if parents do have sort of questions, how they could get a hold of you or other counselors?
Yeah, thank you. If parents have questions about their children, there's a school counselor at every school site in the district, and we have our school psychologist as well. So they can reach out to the school that their child attends, and our information's listed on the website as well. And then after we make contact with our parents, and if we feel that their needs are a little more intense than the social emotional, we have our partners, our community partners, that are working with us and are still doing online mental health services via telehealth. So if we are not able to provide the social emotional support, we can help them connect with someone in the community to ensure that their child is getting what they need. Especially because our mental health is extremely important during these times.
Great. Well, Patty Schmitz, school counselor at Barnes Butte Elementary, thank you so much for taking some time to share your thoughts and suggestions for parents.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Jason, for taking your time. And a shout out to all the counselors and mental health providers who are working. And we're just here ready to serve.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason. Have a great one.
Too.